Good evening, good evening. Welcome everybody to the Journey to Become Wealthy. My name is Kelvin and today is Monday. Hopefully you all were able to make some money today. You already know it's market open for the week and we have a big week ahead. So before I get into it, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so that you get notified when I make videos. All right. So we know that today is Monday. I have been preaching to you all since last week. We have a Fed meeting coming on Wednesday. November 2nd is Wednesday. Fed meeting coming, right? So this is going to be a big meeting, especially it's the end of the year. It's November. We saw big tech do its thing last week, and really we saw the major indexes run for the month. So doing pretty well for the month. We've been bullish overall for the month, and I told you all that we saw that in the near future for the short term. What they come out and say on Wednesday could potentially overturn everything. Or it could potentially send us straight to the moon, you all. We could go straight to the moon. And that's what I'm hoping to see. That is what I'm hoping to hear from the Fed, especially if we get some really good numbers. Okay? So we're going to start by, let's just take a look at the market, right? Let's take a look at the market. So today we had the Dow down 0.39%. S&P 500 down 0.75%, and the NASDAQ down 1.03%, with the Russell down 0.0031%. So most of these are fairly flat. But what is very good is, I have an article here. It says, Dow closes lower on Monday will post the best month since 1976. Could this potentially be good news for the Dow? This is the best month it has had since 1976. If it were not for Wednesday, the Fed meeting, I would say we could potentially continue to just work wonders in the indexes. However, we know that when Jerome Powell speaks, things tend to go however they're going to go. Good news could be bad news, bad for the market. Bad news could be good for the market. Who knows how things will go. But we are looking forward to it because either way, we are going to continue to make money to the upside or the downside. You all know if the market is going up, we do call options. If the market is going down, we do our put options. So keep that in mind, right? One thing we know, last time we looked at this fear and greed, it was sitting at a 61. We came down about 3 points. That is not bad at all. We're still sitting in this greed. I really believe that on tomorrow, Tuesday, we're going to trade sideways. I don't think there's going to be very much opportunity to make money. So I am probably going to sit out this week, sit out trading this week. I know last week I told you I didn't get to do a whole lot of trades, but that last day I did, I killed it. I made enough to reach my goal for the week. You already know $100 a day is the goal. I made $500 in one day, 500 plus in one day, and I called it quits, right? We made a lot of money last week. So hopefully this week we can catch the Fed meeting on Wednesday, Thursday. We make some money off the volatility. It depends on how things really move. I already gave you a glimpse at the article, but gotta read this article, right? Check it out. Dow closes lower on Monday, but still posts best month since 1976. So apparently the Dow this month alone has gained, it was soaring 13.95% for the month. Now, this doesn't clear the fact that we've been taking a beating in the stock market this year, right? So year to date, we are still down 10.53% on the Dow. But just take a look at this. 13.95%, you can't beat it. Let's see, the S&P 500 year to date, we are still down 19.28%. Again, taking a beating. The NASDAQ year to date, 30.60%. So right now, it really seems like the Dow, which one of the safer indexes, is the only one that's truly making a nice recovery. Unlike the tech-heavy NASDAQ, S&P 500, things of that nature. So right now, they called today, and I mentioned that we can see a pullback before we take off and potentially get close to being 20% where we go back bullish, right? But remember I said we can get a pullback. They agreed. I told you that last video. Stocks are taking a breather after the big run last week, said Ryan Dietrich, chief market strategist at the Carson Group. Then considering the always important Fed meeting and interest rate decision on Wednesday, a pause makes even more sense. So that's why I believe we're gonna try sideways. I don't think people want to take the risk. I think everybody wants to wait in anticipation to see what the Fed has to say. Do they continue to be aggressive? Do they, finally hit the brakes, or do they continue moving forward with just knocking it out the park? You all just really killing us. It says here, traders are preparing this week for the latest Federal Reserve meeting beginning Tuesday. The central bank is widely expected to hike interest rates by 75 basis points on Wednesday. So as of right now, the expectations are 75 basis points. If they come in later than that, we could potentially see the market go crazy, run. We can see it run to the moon for sure. But as of right now, I am not expecting it to go lower than that, especially with the way Jerome Powell talks. He has already stood firm on saying, hey, we are going to remain aggressive. We are going to do whatever it takes to bring down this inflation, and even if it means putting the economy in a recession. Now, granted, a lot of the things we've been seeing have been signs of a strong economy and that we can handle this. But you all know, just like I know, that information can change at the drop of a dime, right? So as of right now, I fully expect the 75 basis point interest rate hike from the Fed. I think the market is going to trade sideways tomorrow while people think about this, trying to take it into consideration. And Wednesday, I think it's going to be all or nothing. We shall see what's going to happen. We could see the market go either way, up or down. But I want you all to be prepared for it. Do not get in any. I'm not going to be making any risky trades. But if you feel the need to, hey, feel free. But let's make this money, right, by any means. If you all have any questions in regards to it before then, drop them in the comment section. Make sure you comment. Feel free to inbox me if you're feeling afraid or shy to get out here and make a post. Everybody knows I am always willing to talk and help. As of right now, I mean, just taking a look at the market, I think we have the potential to continue being bullish for the short term. But, I mean, who knows? Again, who knows? Right now we have, matter of fact, let's take a look at the key levels. Let's take a look at the key levels, right? And this is the SPY. This is the SPY. And you all see here, I got some levels charted, right? We came here, we pretty much touched here and came back down. If this is a pullback to prepare for another run-up, we could potentially get here to 394.79 before, again, pulling back hot and heavy. So that's a nice little run-up. But, again, that all depends on the Fed. Now, tomorrow, I do not see us doing anything. I see us trading in between this area of the 386 and probably between 390. I see us trading in between that range. So you can make money trading in between the range, but it becomes more risky because it's a smaller up and down side. So hey, I can see us making money that way. As of right now, I don't see us near any big gaps. I could be wrong. Let me zoom out a little bit, right? Let's see where we at. I don't see any big gaps. I don't see any real supply and demand, which I probably have it in here somewhere. It actually looks like 390, I want to say. 390.67 is a big point where supply could be. So we can see it come down kind of like it did today. If it breaks through that 390.67, we could potentially see a lot of money being made to the upside there. Again, I don't expect this tomorrow. I do not. Maybe Wednesday if the Fed give us good news. Maybe Thursday. Or it could go to the other side. It all just depends on what happens this week. So as of right now, I'm really going to recommend you guys sit back, watch, be patient, and we'll get back in this market and make money as things arise. So that's really all I have for you all. I thank you all for joining Journey to Become Wealthy. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys later.